Hello everyone, welcome back to Tessa Streams, Dragon Quest II HD 2D. And yeah, it's time for yet another adventure of off-screen stuff to show. Let's get it going. Level up. Furion goes to 18. Excuse me. Dad blame it. 1 HP, 8 MP, 1 Strength, 2 Resilience, 6 Agility, 2 Stamina, 2 Wisdom, 2 Luck. Got a spot here. And another spot. And level up. Shauna gets 9 HP, 11 MP, 2 Strength, 2 Resilience, 4 Agility, 4 Stamina, 6 Wisdom, 3 Luck. And gets Kasap, even though I didn't show it in the picture. I don't know how useful that's going to be, since I usually only use Sap during boss fights, but... Dadgum, I wish this mic would stay where I put it. Ugh. Anyways, level up. Hero gets 6 HP, 7 Strength, 2 Resilience, 4 Agility, 3 Stamina, 3 Luck. Learns Dragon Slash. Might be useful. We'll see. And here's another sparkly spot somewhere in the open seas. And level up. Furion gets 12 HP, 6 MP, 5 Strength, 3 Resilience, 6 Agility, 6 Stamina, 4 Wisdom, 2 Luck. Gets Safe Passage and Lightning Slash. Leila, level up. Gets 5 HP, 4 MP, 4 Strength, 1 Resilience, 4 Agility, 4 Stamina, 3 Wisdom, 5 Luck. Level up. Shauna gets 5 HP, 6 MP, 4 Strength, 4 Resilience, 3 Agility, 4 Stamina, 3 Wisdom, 2 Luck. And I actually got the ultimate prize, the loyalty card, 2 silver platters, 1 rose whip, 3 magic waters, and 3 chimera wings. Interesting. Okay. Level up. Hero gets 16 HP, jeez. 9 strength, 1 resilience, 2 agility, 5 stamina, 1 wisdom, 5 luck. Level up. Furion gets 8 HP, 14 MP, 3 strength, 3 resilience, 2 agility, 2 stamina, 7 wisdom, 1 luck. Gets whack. Level up. Leila gets 10 HP, 9 MP, 4 strength, 3 resilience, 6 agility, 4 stamina, nice, 4 wisdom, 5 luck. Level up. Shauna gets 11 HP, 12 MP, 3 strength, 3 resilience, 5 agility, 4 stamina, 4 wisdom, 3 luck. Got magic barrier and focus pocus. So... something I forgot to mention is at some point up here. Oh yeah, Kabuff. At level 18, Furion gets Kabuff, and boy do I need to talk about that. But first, let's get this back up. There we go. Kabuff is much more powerful than I was expecting. I looked it up. Yeah, the HD2D games really made this powerful in both 3 HD2D and this one. since it basically gives a flat 50% growth to everyone. The first time. The second time, it improves it even more. 50% again. Which basically doubles your defense for while it's active. And if you use it again, it won't make it stronger, but it will replenish the time. So, yeah, kind of nice to have. I think Magic Barrier is very similar, where you can use it up to twice for a great effect. So, that's very nice. And knowing that, I think that would have made the Mummy Dearest boss fight a lot more manageable if I had that. Since a couple casts of Kabuff would have made the physical hits a lot more bearable. Which means the magic spells would largely be the only thing that would do heavy damage at that point. Assuming you don't use Magic Barrier, in which case it would actually also not be as threatening. So I need to remember that for my second playthrough. Either get them high enough level to where I have those. Okay, we're currently at Moonahan. Let's see. We need to go back here, because we're going to a new destination. Over here. Two familiar lands, actually. I could go all the way around sailing, but I'm not going to be worrying about that. 2 vials of holy water, 82 gold coins, suit of gold mail? Do they expect you to sell that, I wonder? No. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, that's good. Fuck. Really good for you is that you can revive. Oh, man. Would like more of that, please. Oh, they're doing the music, too. Awesome. Long ago, Cave Southeast was home to the fearsome thief Rubbington Hood. Yes, the self-same brigand did battle with a hero of legend. Myriad are the caves legendary Erdrick is said to explore on Alfgard. Though I would not dare seek them out myself. Erdrick dove to the darkness and emerged unscathed, it is true. But Erdrick was a hero. Should we lesser mortals take upon ourselves to follow his footsteps? We would surely end up a meal for the monsters that call the caves home. Fuckers. Fuckers. Is it too much to ask that I get treasure? Is it really? I'm just saying. See what the battles are like here. An orb bulb, 2 antidote herbs. Antidote and Erdrick's Hollow. I wonder what's different about that. Tantagel again. It's like we never left. Let me tell you what separates those with superior skill from those who struggle. Double-edged slash. Splayed Warder is fostered an unshakable faith in their companions. Longer need fear the harm inflicted by the technique. It is the state of being that allows them to unlock their true potential. Alas, for too many students of the sword fail to learn this lesson. Yes, be craven souls such as they would be better served sheathing their swords for good. Well, that's mean. Armor resigned from those brutal battles, which sometimes provides protection against instant death. Oh, jeez, are we gonna run into that now? Oh, I'm a little bit nervous about that. So, is the inn here still cheap? No, it's not. Assholes. It was in the original. I wonder if the free wizard is still here, though. Yeah, the loyalty card gives us a pretty hefty discount, which is good. We're gonna need it. Oh, that door's not locked anymore. Leather cape. My family possessed the most special heirlooms. Plucker was used by the very hero of legend himself. But then, that makes us not special. Among the sisters of Tentagel, it's not a house in the city that does possess some memento or their mighty Ortric. One friend of mine tried with a cushion on which the hero once sat, another a table, another a saucepan. One cannot move for relics to the storyline. Here, spots this minute is stuck between his teeth. How random. So, is there any specific reason you need to come here, though? And if there is a reason, what is it? Fair Tentagel, with the mantle of Ortric is bestowed upon the great hero for his unceasing efforts to save the realm. With his quest complete, he took Tentagel's princess for his bride, and together they built a new home, your home, Middenhall. Signed Middenhall founded Connacht, then Moonbrook. Thus came there to be 3 kingdoms that trace their lineage back to mighty Ortric. Yes, we know this. Do I wax lyrical so? You've doubtless heard the story 1,000 times. It is a force of habit, I'm afraid. I have to regale my father with what I had learned in my lessons, and add to my knowledge, or correct me on my miscomprehensions. You only apologize if it appeared I was lording my learning over you. We thought nothing of the sort. I'm not but impressed, not only with your learning, that you could have such high-flown conversations with your father. Indeed, our father's instructions for brother and I were more often along the lines of, tidy thy room, take thy nobles off the table, or will you two please cease bickering? Hehe. Oh, I don't know. Sounds like wise advice to me. Wow. Also, you're not supposed to have her by the time you get here, so I really appreciate that they added dialogue for her just in case. So, I do appreciate that, all the same. And it does make the effort of getting her all the more worth it. Especially considering that on the second playthrough I won't have her, since I'll be going to the places in order of what the game wants that time around. Much against my better judgment. Never was the most devoted student either. Even that which I do learn is a nasty habit of leaving me moments later. It's good to know that at least one of us knows what's what. Takes the burden off our shoulders, eh, cause? As heirs to our kingdom crowns, but if still in all we can, their rates might be enlightened ones. Well, if you insist, I shall share what I know when I deem it relevant. Excellent. They'll forgive us if we laggards cannot add to your knowledge the way your father did. Not all. There's much and more I do not know. Let's learn together. We'll need more than mere brawn to best Hargon, after all. And I could think of no better place to begin than here in Tatachel, the land of legend. For the time being, let's seek an audience with the king. We must tell him of the tragedy befell my kingdom, might avoid the same fate befalling his. And should he know aught we know of Harkon and his sigils, he can enlighten us on that front too. An excellent suggestion, cousin. To the throne room then, lead on. So are they going to do the same thing that the original did? France, the Castle of Tatachel. The Tatachel do treat where they must respect those the lands founded by the descendants of the hero of legend. They're not just our allies, but our friends. Want some more future fiends just for just a day? Take care outside these walls, friends. May light guide you homeward. Yes! Excellent. It's a little faster than going to the cave to do it. Seed of Wisdom? 50 gold coins. The knowledge of the hero of old did come down to us through the ages. The whereabouts of the accoutrements of which he achieved his legendary feats did not. Seemeth that we are soon to take to the field. Some manner of training exercise besides the assembled soldier of Moonbrook. Must make ready. Yeah, about that. Hot lid. Advice? To always be trying one's hardest is not the virtue some might lead one to believe. A true wisdom and long life are to be found in taking a moment for oneself when the opportunity ariseth. Right, okay. Red bar bulb. We haven't been getting much that's really useful. Though, I can put it to some use, and I'll explain why later. So, I know where we usually get the second key, but I wonder if it's going to be the same. The first key wasn't. Time of the hero trick, which was for the great darkness, but clearly mentioned the horror. Shudder. Journey with a nation of warriors descended of Erdrick himself? This will be bothersome indeed. This will be pray ignore me. You're surpassing young to be roaming the land, are you not, dears? Pray enjoy your youth while it still lasteth. 'Tis greatest among the gifts we're given this life. The great lessons to be learned than those of our younger years. Alas, we are fated only to realize this, we're grown old and frail. Sigh. Our king is a man with diligent and wise. There's an absent from the castle, 'tis true. Expect they ventured abroad in order to execute his royal duties, not to shirk them. Sure about that? Let's see, does off leaves the city a sort of entertainment. Together, and yawn freely with abandon. Would that he attended his royal duties with the same verve. Two gold coins. Logic coagulant. Noble garb. It's not looking like this is going to be very good. No, it's not. Alright. A headlight subterranean dwelling place, but fear not, its inhabitant is not some odd body or misanthropic hermit. Nay, they have a lion to whom is entrusted the sunstone mighty Erdrick. Being so, they're deserving of much in the way of respect. Indeed. 156 gold coins. Can't get in there yet. There is a chest in there. Now, it's worth noting that in the original Dragon Quest II, back to Tanager is a nice bit of nostalgia, but there wasn't much you could do. Many of the areas were long gone, and the only two major areas that had meaning for you was Tanager itself and the Dragon Lord's castle. That's it. There's really nothing more you could do, per se. From what I hear, they changed that a lot in the remake, though. Which makes me eager to learn more.
The king doesn't appear to be in court today.
Pray, pardon the sudden intrusion. I am the Princess of Moonbrook, and these are my cousins of Middenhall and Cannock. We seek an audience with His Majesty.
Ha ha ha, Your Highness! Didst thou think I would forget thee so soon? But wherefore didst thou bring thy companions today? Ah, but of course! Thou hast invited the kingdoms of thy kin to join our little tourney.
My apologies, but what is this tourney of which thou speakst? We come here today to inform you of the massacre of Moonbrook.
Massacre? But Highness, surely thou jestest. Thou didst visit us but a day hence, and proposed that our armies partake in drills together.
Uh-huh.
I did?
Why, yes. Thou wert of the opinion that such a tourney would help ensure our knights were in prime condition. Preparations are already underway.
But how can this be? I have never before set foot in Tantagel till this very day.
Come, Princess, cease this game. Thou knowest full well thou wert here. Thou didst show to me the mark of Moonbrook.
I bore the mark.
But the mark of Moonbrook was stolen by the monsters, was it not? When they sacked the castle.
By the goddess, if this is true, then who did I meet? What is happening?
I am afraid, dear Chancellor, that thou hast been hoodwinked by a thieving fiend in a pretty dress. Ah, pretend you didn't see that.
Majesty, I thought thou wert abed. Instead, I see thou hast been tending to thy duties most thoroughly.
Yes, yes, though it would seem not nearly thoroughly enough. Tell me, did this imposter princess happen to share aught else of note?
I like this guy already, and I can't explain why.
Well, she did inquire as to how one might reach the Dragon Lord's castle from here. I endeavored to dissuade her from making such a dangerous journey, but she did not appear overly concerned by my warnings.
The site where Erdrick bested the Dragon Lord? What in the world would the monsters be seeking there?
It would behoove us to find out. Speaking of which, what bringeth you to Tantagel? Is it truly as the princess saith? Hath Moonbrook fallen? Is that so? You young scions of Erdrick quest to slay the wicked Hargon? A perilous duty indeed.
We are well aware. And should there be any doubt in your mind as to our identities, we come bearing the marks of Cannock and Middenhall.
Most convincing. Yet, could one not conceive that the princess we received was the true royal, and you are the imposterous thieves?
What? No, our fathers bestowed the marks unto us, I swear. Look into my eyes and you will know that what I say is true. This is the steely gaze of a prince, not the shifty ogle of a base beast.
Yes, most convincing, I'm sure. But so was the princess who visited us but a day since.
Pray, forgive my brother. I can but swear he is himself, for better or worse.
Lo! How my blood boileth to know that beasts masquerade as scions of Erdrick. As the ruler of the kingdom which gave the hero his title and birthed his bride, I will not stand for it.
Your Majesty, I neglected to tell you we have another artifact in our possession. One that proves our lineage beyond doubt. Show him.
Princess's Pledge.
My. The necklace gifted to the hero by his maiden, our fair Princess Gwaelin. That it should shine so brightly in your presence is proof enough that the hero's blood runneth in your veins.
Oh, you should have suggested this from the start, brother.
Pray accept my unreserved apologies, Highnesses. And, Princess, allow me to express my heartfelt condolences for thy kingdom's plight.
Thank you, Majesty.
How to proceed? If the High Priest Hargon is at large once more, we must exercise the utmost caution. Chancellor? Tell the knight captains to stay their wooden swords. Instead, we must steal this city against invasion. Doubtless, the monsters schemed to lure our knights out in lighter armor. They would have been lambs to the slaughter, if not for our visitors.
Verily, our nation oweth them a great debt.
Forgive me, young heroes, but the Chancellor and I have much to discuss. Wait for me atop the battlements, and I will join you anon.
So you were right to hang on to the necklace of yours. Just bother without it. Long wondered what much was intended to do with the mark. Because I imagine that they meant to impersonate me. For say, Princess, a trick a kingdom along its defenses is a cunning ruse indeed. Thought most fiends be lacking in intelligence. Seems you face a threat unlike the rest. Just be on our guard. Okay, so they are gonna let me do this first. Hopefully. Okay, so yes. Definitely want to make sure that I'm prepared for this. Do you suppose that the voice we heard in Rippleport knew of the monster's plot here? This being one of the great dangers it spoke of. In the fog, yes, we must be grateful nonetheless. For at the very least, it shows that we have one more ally out there who shares our goal. That it does, brother. Clear our paths will cross someday. I believe you've just finished speaking of your quest of Echo Shargon. Have you learned aught of the feat's whereabouts? Alas, not yet. The purpose for which we travel the realm is to discover exactly that. Then it is as I had assumed. But I have not heard his name since the fall of Rendarok. Though I know of someone who may know more, and the mines by which you might visit him, here. Rainbow Drop? Well, that's easy. Not sure I follow. That's a Rainbow Drop. Treasure of old alloweth one to conjure a bridge to the island of the Dragon Lord. Then thou wouldst have us make for the Dragon Lord's castle? Precisely. Would have you speak with its sole occupant? Though I've never had the chance to make his acquaintance, said that naught occurreth in this world escapeth his watchful eye. If any knoweth of Hargon's whereabouts, it is he. What manner of man is this, your majesty? Some kind of sage? Think it best you confirm that with your own eyes. As I said, I've never met the man, do not wish to give credence to mere hearsay. Though be warned, the impostor princess may too be making for the castle. The gods whatever you all. Okay, so... So, it's not as easy in the original, I guess, to just sail over to where he is. Really?
Brace yourself!
Okay. Sure.
Taste the fruits of my training!
Level up. Hero gets 6 HP, 3 MP, 8 Strength, 4 Resilience, 3 Agility, 5 Stamina, 1 Wisdom, 4 Luck. Hatchet Man. Oh, that might be good for later on in the game. Gallenholm. Staff of Sensing. Should gust of wind, a group of enemies reduces I am in battle. There's not too much that's new here. Huh. Friend, were you aware this sleeping accessory protective powers does not entirely negate the rest of sleep or poison? Naturally, this drink will have some effect, though you need to equip 2 of the same type to be truly safe. Personally speaking, I really go to such lengths. Usually it's better to be somewhat protected against multiple threats than completely protected against one, and to myself, though I do on occasion kick myself for saying so. Yeah, especially during bosses. Okay. So there's not too much here. And I don't think I can go to the Grave of Gallenholm area. I don't think so, anyway. Strong medicine. Can't get in there yet. Huh, maybe I can get there. Red, like the Grave of Gallon, bar of legend, heave the golden voice. Such was his skill, that deal to show her be surpassed. No other could have rendered the glory and the tragedy of the tale by the Arturic in song as wondrously as did he. The way onward is beset by fiends, but those with the courage and the skill to go forge onward should do so. A prayer offered up to Gallon is surely not a prayer wasted. Am I going to regret this? I can't actually, get in there. Nope. I cannot. I don't have the key. It looks like I'm gonna need a strong one. And if I need a strong key to get in here, then I'm assuming the enemies are too much for me. Why can't I use... Oh, I'm not on abilities. No enemies until I get the key. Well, that's shit. Well, okay then.
Taste the fruits of my training!
Well, these are weak enemies. I'm kind of surprised by that. What happens if I go this way? We do have some areas over here.
Ugh!
Ow. Well, they're not too bad.
May your blood run cold!
Eh. Craggy Cave. This one doesn't require a locked door, but I can't open up that chest. Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna be coming back here later, apparently, since a lot of these places are gonna need better keys.
my training!
Perish!
Domdura. I can see no one repaired the place. Oh dear God. That has enemies in it though, so I'll wait. Diamond. Mini metal. Oh my God, this stuff's well hidden. Damn it. Get back in there. Oh, come on. Okay, getting annoyed now. How can you not tell where to go? Okay, there we go. What the hell, man? I'm probably gonna have to wait till I get a later ability to find where stuff is, because what they're expecting right now is ridiculous. Oh, wait. Recovery ring. Well, now I'm only missing one. But this is ridiculous. Seriously? You're supposed to, like, check every single grain of sand to get an item? Really? Let's see. I'm just gonna have to wait till later. Okay. I know you can actually get to Catelyn in this version. That's awesome. Katri's sword. This battle to summon scorching flames to frazzle your foes. It's a pretty nice sword, actually. Okay, so... there's a couple of different shops in here. That's the inn. I don't want that. Slime earrings, dragon scale. Boo. I believe that's just the bank, right? Yep, bank. Can't get in there yet. Confusion. That's gonna be helpful. Pokemon Tourist of a Courage Shop. Purchase bravery, grit, daring, other product size quality. Say purchase at the fact free of charge. Pay like a purchase. Quality is the watchword of his humblest attachment. Shop that says courage indeed, for free at that. Truly boys are simple souls. What business it would be, let me see now. Ah, money lenders. Still nothing, and still grow rich as a king. The innocence of youth. 32 gold coins. Welcome. First I welcome you and not. Both hospital to close its doors was a fraud yesterday. Ways the ways of the old world, ill suited to competing with the new. To find myself clearing the shelter of these years. Sniff. Fire blow. Oh god. Fearsome sword that gutters and spurs and forces fire energy. Whoa. Okay, yes. This is definitely... Catelyn is about as good for shopping as it used to be. Yeah, definitely. Is this why that boss was so hard? They expect you to come here first and save up for the good shit? Before fighting him? I mean, I suppose, but... Still seems a bit unfair to the princess, though. Making her so hard to get. Alright. So, is there anything on the roundabout path, I wonder? It seems like they didn't bring everything back.
Ugh! Swash!
Yeah, there's no reason to come here. That's odd. Definitely odd. Alright, so we've basically been everywhere that way we can go. So, alright. Time to go to the east then. Kinda sucks that the ferry place isn't there anymore. Yeah. Yeah, but both are gone. That's kinda sad. Not much we can really do about that. Go and get healed up over here, and then we're going to make our way over there. Also, I really need to get them off of tactics at this point. I forgot to take it off. Oh, right. We also have the cave. Wow, really?
Brace yourself!
Divide deck. Really? Huh. Some of these chests have been plundered. Dragon Scale. Chimera Wing. Buff Scroll? Clang Scroll. Well, between the two of them, I think it would be good for you, I guess? And just a normal buff scroll. Okay. Would have been nice if it was Kubuff, but hey. Did you look at Gravestone? The strip is faint, only fragments of it can still be read. Yep. I'm curious about something. No? Alright, well, we got something out of that. Turns all prime members steal for several turns, rendering them invulnerable but immobile. Yeah, I'm not really sure if that would be useful or not. If Dark Energy blocks the path, there doesn't be any way past it. Huh? Interesting. Level up. Furion gets 3 HP, 12 MP, 5 Strength, 2 Resilience, 4 Agility, 4 Stamina, 5 Wisdom, 2 Luck. Now we're at Cole. Nope. Can't get that yet. Yeah, that shop's pretty useless. Separator pass do work wonders for the rheumatism, so it's even the hero of legend to partake of them. Blend close. What about this shop? This any better? little bit. Spiritual turbo plate forged from a special type of steel is usually used to make swords. Antidote herb. So yeah, there's a couple of things there. But now it's time to go where we're supposed to be going. Now I'm sure most of this you can sail to if you want to take a shortcut, but the intention was to actually fight some battles for experience and gold on the way, but as you can tell, well, there's also this, I guess. Garish Garb. Tangle Web. Oh wait, I think I see it. 139 gold coins. At least I found everything. Oy. It's hard to see these rings on the map. Most coagulant magic water. Neat. At least they gave me an okay amount. Another 10 gold coins. I don't think we have the key for that part of the area. Level up. Shauna gets 5 HP, 1 MP, 4 strength, 5 agility, 4 stamina, 3 wisdom, 3 luck. Zing? Really? She gets it before Furion does. That's different. So, got 2 people with revives now. Is that so? Cypress stick. Yeah, let's try them on AI and see how much better they do.
Prepare to tremble!
Yeah!
We're getting there.
Sizzle!
Wow, that gave a lot for as easy as it was. Okay, so we're in the Remodar region, so... Okay, are they not telling me... No, they're supposed to be. Then how come they're not telling me where all the secret spots are at? Because I'm looking, but I don't really see any. Oh, well, there's one over there, but most of them aren't showing.
Taste the fruits of my training!
You're mine!
Well...
Ugh!
Yeah, the experience gain doesn't make sense half the time.
Taste the fruits of my training! Crackle!
Level up. Leila gets 8 MP, 5 strength, 2 resilience, 6 agility, 1 stamina, 4 wisdom, 2 luck. Wizardly waft? Whips up ethereal wind that gradually restores the party's MP. Really? Oh wow, they make you walk all the way around here to get to this.
Swash!
I know I don't need to do this, but...
Yeah!
Ow! Ugh! I can help!
That'll probably be good enough. That is an amazingly OP ability.
Storms! Rage!
Really? Medicinal ore from those? Well, all the locations I visited. Cool. Tells me not. Six gold coins and a total 3 Tabbola tickets. I've almost got enough to do it 3 times in a row. Doing 10 of them.
You shall not escape us! Yeah!
Taste the fruits of my training! Perish! Ow! Huh!
Sanctum. So you are the ones who came to search for the River of Legend? True verdict's blood, and truly possess the mark of your ancestor. Such proof never received the helm of Erdrick. Don't be gone. Well, technically we do, but not for all of us. I'm guessing that's why he's refusing us. We need to get the mark of Moonbrook before we can be allowed to get that.
Swash!
Now, one thing I haven't talked about yet is it's very strange. Here's the one we started with, correct? He has the most total experience well, except for you, of anybody else. How is it then that both Furion and Shauna are ahead of him by level? Like, seriously, look at it. They have less total experience than he does, yet they're getting ahead of him. What the chip? I am not exactly sure why that is. You know, most of the time I just find AI to be good for grinding, but right now they're making smarter decisions than I am. Which unfortunately tends to be a trend with Dragon Quest titles. The AI just seems to really know what the best decision is. So it's usually the smartest idea to rely on it. Most of the time. But yeah, that's always been kind of annoying. The first time I started to really notice this was, oddly enough, the first game to really offer it, and that was Dragon Warrior 7 on the PS1. Man, did the AI make me look like an idiot in that. Well, time for the Rainbow Bridge. Let's deep drop. Gonna need some extra help towards the other side.
Prepare to tremble!
You shall not escape us!
Shit, not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Let's go take advantage of him. Can I get another battle with one of those? I don't really want to do it with you guys.
Now the real work begins. I can help! Oh! Allow me! Now the real work begins. Ow!
Thank you.
I knew you could do that on occasion.
My thanks.
Oh, come on.
Allow me.
Quit wearing off so soon.
Ow!
Oh my god. It's supposed to last 5 turns.
Ugh!
Nah. Let's just end it.
Brace yourself!
Iron Axe. Dragon Lord's Castle. Doesn't feel like it's been all that long since we've been in here. Huh. Chest is empty. Is that gonna be a recurring problem in here? Oh god, really? They're giving... Oh my god.
Ugh! Ugh! Ugh!
At least they're not as strong as they usually are. Man. For anyone who knows anything about what they're like in the original Dragon Quest II, that would be cause for alarm. Because, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of terrifying.
I have you now! Ugh!
Okay. Ooh.
Zap!
Oof. Oh my god. Okay, try to save MP where I can here. There's a draw to be felt to come somewhere nearby. Them is the ground at your feet. And I get to read what that said, but we kind of get the gist. Yeah. Are they all going to be empty? No. Okay, can we ward off the encounters in here? I was wondering if that was going to be a thing they were going to introduce soon. Well, good that I entranced you.
Crackle!
Oh my god. You're a lot of HP. Level up. Hero gets 5 HP, 3 MP, 6 strength. 4 resilience. Nice. 4 agility, 4 stamina, wisdom, 2 luck. Nice. Okay. Ice shield. Awesome. I'll certainly take that off your hands. Why not? Of course. Oh.
You must be more careful! Oh! Ah!
Okay. This would give a decent amount of experience, I suppose. Yeah, I would never get through here without this, let me just say that. There would just be too many fights. And yeah, for the most part, that wouldn't be a problem, but I am streaming. And I do want to make a little bit of progress each time. Oh my god, there's so many. Oof. Might have to use a magic water. Because they keep giving these. Battle Fork. From tool, this long trident was tweaked back a bunch on the battlefield. So instead of Erdrick's sword, we get the Battle Fork. That's kind of depressing. Although in that case, where's Erdrick's sword then? Oof. It's kind of scary to think about that they've changed this. Do I have any holy waters? A couple, yeah, let's use them. I normally don't need them, but... Oh, shit. Oh, are you kidding me? Is this gonna be a boss? Curse that plagued dragon lord. I'm to join us just as Lord Belial instructed. And he throws it back in our faces. Aye, who's the pompous ass like he is? No, if he's not with us, that he was assuredly against us. To think, us refused. Perhaps he is as dangerous as they say. Ah, not dangerous enough to resist the horde we shall bring against him when next we return. Shall pay for his arrogance, mark my words. Eh? Who might you be, puny humans? Never mind who we are. Who are you? Sound of it, no friends of the Dragon Lord. No, indeed. No, who defy the will of Lord Hargon will be obliterated. You included.
I have you now! In the name of the goddess! Ah! Heal! Be strong! Ah!
Too close.
Damn it.
Much better.
Yeah. That did the trick.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this again. Alright. Now that I know what you guys do... Where is... There it is. I want to get rid of him first.
Be strong! Ow!
We shall prevail.
How does it feel?
Oh, come on, really? Okay, let's see. Do I have anything? Yeah.
Thank you!
Damn it, quit taking my magic, you fucking bitch. See, that's what's gonna make this hard, is the fact that I just don't have enough left to fight a boss here. And they really should not have expected this, to be fair, considering that it's a very long dungeon.
Ow!
Come on, quit missing him. Dude, I do not have time for your shit.
Frizzle!
Oh my god! I'm regretting putting that weapon on him. He's missing way too much. Seriously, I'm tired of this. Why are you guys not hitting? Hit him! Fuck.
Thank you.
Seriously, I'm so sick of this shit, man. Oh my god.
You're mine!
Thank you. Good lord. Okay. I might be able to manage at this point.
Time to play with fire. Ow! You have my gratitude.
Ugh. Crap. Come on. Okay, we got it, barely. Good lord. Level up. Aaron gets 11 HP, 3 MP, 3 strength, 3 resilience, 2 agility, 5 stamina, 4 wisdom. Level up. Trying to get 7 HP, 12 MP, 2 strength, 2 resilience, 5 agility, 2 stamina, 6 wisdom, 3 luck. Boom and Lashings of Love. Well, that'll certainly help. So the Dragon Lord is yet master of this castle? Surely not. My Deirdric slew the Dragon Lord long ago. Perhaps then is one who only pretends to be him? Just as in another pretended to be you? This person is the one wise in the matters of the world of whom the King of Tentacle spoke? I know not. It's plain enough that he is no friend of Hargon. Which would make him a friend of ours, no? Not necessarily. Fear this a little too soon to make any assumptions on that front. Wonder who the Belial was of whom those creatures spoke. Is the name familiar to you, hero? I have not heard the name either. But the fiends called Hargon Belial. Fiends called Hargon Belial Lord both. From which we can infer that they are perhaps allies or associates of some kind at the very least. Indeed we can. How clever. Fine deduction. Truly you are blessed with an insightful mind. You are kind, yet we can say nothing for certain just yet. We know not what awaits us, let's not grow complacent. Didn't really want to have to do this. But as far in as I... Oh, never mind, she leveled up. Never mind, forgot. For a fact, we can also use her to heal up now. You know, just in case. Oy. Thank God for that level, is all I'm gonna say right now. And until I'm done with matters in here, we're not getting any more chests. I don't trust them. The hell? What's that? Yeah. That's a very weird colored one. So... Still don't trust it. That's the way out. Which, I personally think they should have given that to you much sooner this time around because of that boss fight.
So, thou art come before me at last.
Same voice and everything.
I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment.
Liar! The Dragon Lord was slain long ago by our ancestor, mighty Erdrick. You are an imposter, a trickster, a fraud.
What, pray tell, do you find so amusing?
Forgive me. Perhaps I should explain. If thou wilt permit me another attempt. I am the Dragon Lord's great-grandson.
This was goofy even in the original Dragon Quest 2, because, well, you kill the Dragon Lord and he didn't seem to have a kid running around, so what the heck? The Dragon Quest 1 HD2D at least tries to explain that the light purified the Dragon Lord or something and brought him back, but good, I guess?
He's what?
It seemeth my great-grandfather did give thine esteemed ancestor a good deal of trouble. But rest assured, I do not mean to do the same myself. I have no quarrel with humankind.
Can that truly be so? I do not mean to doubt you, but...
Oh, please, doubt away. 'Tis only to be expected, but I speak true, I promise thee. Why else would I have ejected those sniveling fiends who did just now come a-crawling?
We fought those self-same fiends. We met them as we entered the castle, and they did set upon us most mercilessly.
So they learned nothing from their chastisement at my hand, and fell straight to attacking innocent humans. I shall not be so quick to let such visitors escape unscathed in future.
So you truly are not allied with Hargon?
heavens, no. Though he doth pester me most mightily to join him, I have no desire to see the world laid waste. He was e'er an unpleasant fellow.
You know him? Then please, you must teach us of him. My homeland was destroyed by a horde under his command. I journey to see that my people and my father are avenged, and that no other land is made to suffer as Moonbrook did. Hargon must be stopped.
So that is thy game. Then thou must needs gather the 5 sigils.
Sigils? The monsters at the lake too spoke of sigils.
Ah, so you know of them. Hargon hath set his underlings to seek them out, and with some urgency it seemeth. In them is contained all the power of nature, a power that can be conferred upon the wielder. Though to the casual eye, they seem mere stones etched with strange symbols. Still, those able to sense such things will know them for what they truly are.
And Hargon would make their power his own. Or does he have some other purpose in setting his vassals to seek them out?
Alas, that question I am not permitted to answer. I do not mean to hinder thee in thy quest. It is simply not my place to furnish thee with such knowledge.
What in heavens does that mean?
I shall do this instead. I shall point you in the direction of those who do possess the right. I hear that they are currently in need of assistance themselves. The news of their plight hath reached me just now, in fact. Fortuitous timing. Or fateful, perhaps. Northeast of Tantagel lieth the Shrine of Rain, wherein dwell the fairies.
Oh, okay. So they're in the Shrine of Rain now.
They find themselves under attack by Hargon's horde. Go to their aid.
Fairies? The creatures from the books my nursemaid read to me as a child?
Thou thinkest them mere myths? Well, thou wilt soon find that they are quite real. Indeed, their kind hold the very fabric of our world together. Will you go in my place, brave heroes? Should I venture forth to help them, I fear that I might lay the shrine low, and in so doing, cause more harm than good. Aid them, and they will tell you of the sigils. As I say, they are the ones entitled to do so. Though they may not share their knowledge willingly or easily. Nonetheless, I do not doubt that they will take you one step closer to your goal. So, will you do as I ask?
Perhaps if we might confer among ourselves a moment first.
But of course, such decisions are not to be made lightly.
Well, thank you. Should we go to the fairy's aid? Based on the words of Dragonlord's own great-grandson? Speaks of fairies as traits entitlement. Really is spinning us a yarn. Surely not. If he did, he would spin one more far... Surely not. If he did, he would spin one far more convincing. Great hero? Very well. Cannot say I do not have... I cannot say I do not have my doubts. We grew up, after all, with tales of how our ancestors Dragonlord were sworn enemies. Take guidance from his descendant feels surpassing strange. But if what he says is true, the fairies are in grave need of our aid, possession of the very thing we seek, knowledge of the sigils. Is there some manner, perhaps, in which he might have improved, he claims that he does not think humans as foes? Better safe than sorry indeed. Hope would feel a certain tension when the name of this dragon lord was spoken. I suppose he did try to plunge our turbo into darkness. His great-grandson's voice is rich and reassuring. No doubt that he is a good person and to be trusted. His sister and his Bedouin other, do they not? Joined both by fate and by blood, it seems. What fun.
And? Have you reached a decision?
We have. Forgive us our presumptuousness, but we would ask something of you. You say that you have no quarrel with humankind. Is there some way in which you might make proof of this?
He could kill you all, you know.
This is the point on which you feel you must needs press me? But, very well. You are the scions of mighty Erdrick, I suppose. A certain wariness of me is understandable. What might suffice, I wonder? Ah, but of course! How could I forget? I should have thought of it from the first. Fear not, little ones. I do not mean to belabor you with this blade. It is not in my power to wield it. I mean simply to return it to its rightful owners.
Return it? Whatever do you mean?
Though it is somewhat tarnished with age, this is a mighty weapon, the like of which only a great hero might wield.
You mean...
Indeed. This is the very blade that slew the Dragon Lord so long ago. Erdrick's sword. Though it hath lain dormant long, and lost much of its might in so languishing, it still possesseth the power to banish evil. Well, surely this proveth my status as friend and ally.
Oh, it does. It more than proves it. Forgive us our mistrust of you. It was most unkind. And thank you. Thank you!
I feel a royal fool for doubting you now.
Nonsense. Thou art sorry, and have said as much. The sword is yours. I require naught in exchange. Thy gratitude is reparation enough. I pray that the blade might be restored to its full power ere long. Now go. The fairies have need of your aid. Northeast of Tantagel, do not forget. Hargon must not be suffered to succeed.
Aye.
Okay, so... when he said it's weakened, by how much? Ooh, quite a bit. I like the idea of boomerangs, but this one has kind of, lost its worth, shall we say? Okay. So at this point, we can go for the chest, because... because we've accomplished the plot here. So he did mention of it regaining its true strength, however. So I'm guessing there's going to be like a side quest that you can do to bring it back to its full power. That would be interesting. Assassin Stab. Oof. Okay, I'm giving that to Leila. She is the thief, after all. The thief type. Makes sense for her to have that. Cassap scroll. Well, only Leila can get it, so okay. Very nice, okay. Of course.
Let me warm you up.
Bitch. Nope. Now, thankfully, the world map is not something you need to get this time around, because you start with it. Thank God for that, because the world map, you had to wait in the original till you got to this point, and you had to spare an item slot for it, which was never altogether pleasant, shall we say. Okay, there was a chest over here as well. In retrospect, I should have done the warp and then came back, so I wouldn't have had to walk back for it, but it's not gonna be so bad. At least this part of the plot's not frustrating all that much. I hated what they did with that boss. Making it to where it's so far into a long dungeon, but the boss itself wouldn't have been so hard, though. The problem is I just didn't have much MP left, so it was a frustrating battle of attrition, which I'm surprised I won without someone dying. Jeez. Staff of Sensing. Is that good for somebody? I'm gonna guess no. Nope. Okay, what's the effect? Uh-huh. I see. Yep, that's all the chests, so... we are done here for now. Thing is, I'm not gonna have really time to do much more since we're 2+ hours in, and I'm sure the plot's gonna be pretty massive going forwards. But still, all the same, we did make some accomplishment here, especially when it comes to finding a really good weapon shop, giving us some pretty nice shit. So yeah, that's gonna be very nice. So we don't intend to jail. No, we need to do the ferries, that's right. But that'll be saved for next time, definitely. Now, one thing I will talk about before we stop, though, is I was, slightly incorrect, shall we say, when it came to the Tombola tickets. Slightly incorrect. The gist of it was correct, but not how it's handled, though. Let's see. Gold medal doesn't actually sell for as much as you'd think. And I find that kind of weird. Yeah, you can get more than one at a time. I think I've gone about 3 or 4 per pass before. So this isn't as slow as I once thought it was going to be. Yeah, see, we've gone 3 already. Okay, got 2 out of that. Okay. And this is apparently the fastest way to make money. Because you can basically get some really nice items through the Tombola. The further in the game you go, the more you unlock more of these and they'll give rare items. Also, one thing I forgot to go back and do is visit the where is it? This. Let's trade in some of those mini medals. See what all we can get. I am he, the Maharaja of Metals, collector of the most maximally magnificent of miniature marvels. Is before this place is named? I owe the Monarch of Metals if I'm in fact a Maharaja? Oh, this is a fine question. Did he inherit the title of Monarch from my father, but when I was yet a miniature man? Maximally terrifying occurrence to take place. Struck by the stultifying revelation that Maharaja is a title, all the more magnificent than that which I had inherited. So I did bend my head low, go to my subjects, humbly begging them to call me by that title. And so they did. So they have ever since. So shall you, if you wish to show me the minimum of respect. But enough of this idle chatter. To the matter at hand. For you to be even a minimal number of these tiny treasures shall reward you to the maximum of my ability. But wait, you be carrying the very thing I seek? Hand it to me, along with any others you have secret about your persons. Very good, very good. Let's trace a total of 9 medals thus far, good hero. 5 medals up to me. Let's see what's... Oh, the reward a recovery ring. To the number reach 15, a frizzle scroll shall be yours. Go forth, these miniature treasures that do make me so maximally happy. Yeah. It looks like we're gonna need a lot. Pair of scholar specs. Rabbit suit. Okay. So there's an inn and a bank here, but nothing else. Okay. So yeah. Got another recovery ring. So... where is... There we go. Huh? What? But I have 3. Where's the third? I'm confused. Oh, hero's possession. Okay. I was confused. I was like, why? There we go. So, everyone but him has a recovery ring, which means they get healed every step. That's actually kind of nice. Not that healing is hard, admittedly, but still. It's still a nice effect. So, let's see here. Wait. That's an actual story destination? No, that can't be the place. No, that's where I am. This is someplace different. Oh, I know what that place is, actually. Yeah, that place is going to be dangerous. So, next we're going to be going to the Shrine of Rain to help out the fairies a bit. Somehow. Actually, I'm curious about something else now as well. I don't know if I'm going to be strong enough for this or not. I doubt it, but... Nope. I didn't think so.
Ugh! Ugh!
Yeah!
Ugh!
Much better.
You have my gratitude. Oh! Ugh!
Yeah!
Ugh!
Allow me.
You have my gratitude. Ugh!
Yeah!
Did I actually survive a battle here? Level up. Leila gets 10 HP, 5 MP, 5 strength, 1 resilience, 3 agility, 4 stamina, 3 wisdom, 5 luck. I mean, that's nice and all, but... yeah, let's, just run from the battles still. Because I was in a rush last time. Seat of Defense. Need to be using more of those. I don't know if putting it on easy actually makes it easier to run away or not. I doubt it, but... oh, come on. Staff of Resurrection. Well, okay. Use item to resurrect fallen allies. Oh my god. Yeah. Might as well not even try using that anymore. It ain't working in here. Any metal. Well, cool. Seed of luck. Need to remember to use those seeds. But yeah, like I was saying before, the Tombola is the fastest way to make money, since some of the items you get can be sold for a lot of it. Specifically the ones in later Tombola areas. Tempting, but nope. Because those enemies actually drop only one item, and it's a prayer ring. Wanna know what prayer rings do? They restore MP multiple times before it breaks, eventually, but they're very useful. And you can actually get them from those enemies, and it's the only item they drop, so that's kind of nice. I don't know why I'm healing. I'm on invincible. It's not like it's gonna matter, but... Is it diamond? Huh. Cool. Phosphorus sealant. Special medicine. Now, I'm not sure if, like, the higher rank healing items are going to be easily obtained. I'm not sure on that front. I'm not sure on that front. Thankfully, it seems like as far as this game is concerned, it's not as needed. Since you get, like, a large amount of good healing options. Seed of Magic, okay. Yeah, you can definitely tell the sword is faded because it looks just like a wooden sword. Definitely need to do something with that later. Okay. Yep. It's just a key item now. You cannot get an Yggdrasil leaf. Damn. Yeah, nothing. Well, that's kind of depressing. Oh well. At least we know now. By the way, we never did check what the shop here is like. You know, may as well check since we're completed the area and all. Days to shut midterms before the games get open? They have. So live to want to spawn to Tombola. Oh, dad blame it. That's a Tombola place, but it's not open yet. Well, that's what you have, but what Firion has is technically better. Terrific Scepter. Baton shaped like Angel's wings works wonders in the hands of a healer. I have to see if that has an effect or not. Magic Shield. Sounds kind of nice. Magical Robes. In a better version of the magical skirt. Nice. Sadly, all of this is really expensive. Okay, so... The depot is not open yet, Dad blame it. Well... Yeah, this is gonna be our stopping point here. Though there is one thing I didn't do earlier. Get this. Seal shield, leather cape. Steel broadsword, shell shield. Oops. And there's only one more that I recall. And I actually don't remember the exact location. Let's see. Scroll down on the list. Where's the picture? Oh, let's see. Oh, way off track. Okay. It's actually south. Oh, there's also this too. Chimera Wing, Tangle Web, 37 gold coins. Huh? Well, I mean, there's also this, I suppose, but... Mini metal. Still searching for sea legs. Sure not to venture too far afield. 'Tis not the sea beast there are enough sailors' worst enemy, as may be, but their own overconfidence. Word to the wise, Western map may end at its edges, the world does not. You find yourself far west, just as far east. Make not for the east, but for the west, right off the edge of the map. Thus you shall reach your destination in the manner most efficient. You mean the world isn't flat? Oh my god. Oh, they say there was one more somewhere. Pink Pearl, okay. There we go. Okay, but I'm really not sure where this thing is on the map. I don't see anything. Was it just the sparkling of the water I saw and I just am not aware of it or whatever? Because... oh no. I mean, I don't see it. I'm going to assume that... yeah, I'm going to assume not. Okay, cool. Well, this is going to be our stopping point. Well, no, let's stop at Tantagel. And yeah, I'll say the game feels a bit more enjoyable when you're not having to worry about the harsh unlock requirements of a certain character. When you're not having to deal with that, the game's actually a lot more fun. It's also a lot more fun when you're at the level the game expects you to be, apparently. I still feel like these games were probably designed with easy mode in mind, though, since it really does feel like not only do levels come at a much faster pace, but the gold you get also feels a lot more reasonable and you're not grinding for about, like, 3 days just to get something. It really feels like that to me. I mean, you can manage on normal, but it certainly does not feel like it's the most efficient way to play it, though. Not quite sure how I feel about that. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Again. Sea of Defense. 2, 2, okay. Seed of Magic. 3. Seed of Wisdom. 3. 3. Seed of Strength. 1, seriously. Seed of Luck. 1. 2. Is that all of them? It is indeed. Cool. This game is probably going to be a lot easier once I'm able to really fight stronger enemies and survive decently. When it comes to harder enemies and not getting my ass kicked, the experience will definitely make it easier to get those levels. But I'm not too worried about it. And the reason I'm not too worried about it, quite frankly, is the fact that we haven't really been struggling too much. Again, if I wasn't being so stingy with the magic waters, that one boss fight probably would have been a lot more convenient. But, yeah, that'll be all for now. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later. See ya.